Oh my lord, what am I doing? Haven't even done this before the stream. So that's not what we want. Where is it? Oh god, what am I doing? There we are. Well, that was a start. Bloody hell. Sweet Jesus. Also, I just realised chat isn't properly sized either. Good God's sake. I set all this up before the stream as well, and it was all fucking wrong. Right, well. my lord. Well, here we are live. Once again, of course, with some Tower of Gods Season 1. Continuing on, I have no idea how far we'll go. I'd like to hit the crown game, but I think I'm a little bit further away from that than I think I am. So, maybe we won't get there, but we'll see, we'll see. It depends how long I feel like streaming. I've also got to record a video for tomorrow as well. That's the only other thing I've got to do today. So we'll see how long we go. At the very least, we'll go for an hour and a half. 3 o'clock is about when I think I'll finish. So an hour and a half stream, see how much we can get through in that time. But, nonetheless, let's rock. Evankel's Mothership, the second test point. Oh wait, am I wrong? Oh shit, did I read chapter 8? Chapter 9? I actually think I did. I've already read this chapter. Yeah, I've actually already read this chapter. Bruh. Hold on, let me update the title of the stream then. Because that is wrong. Hold on. That is wrong. Change that. There we are. Hold on. YouTube Studios being weird. Oh. What the hell? Is stream okay? Is all good? Yeah, it seems like it's alright. YouTube Studio is just being weird and concerning me, but no, it's all fine. It's all fine. Yes, I was on the wrong bloody chapter. Oh, that also means there's another thing I need to change, but I'll change that after the stream. It's the title for the previous stream, which has the wrong chapter twice. Actually, it's baffling stuff, really, isn't it? In fact, I can do that now. Hold on. I'm actually gonna real quick fix that because now that I'm aware of it, it's going to irritate me until I change it. Hold on. Apologies for all the faff, but then again, you know, it wouldn't be an animosity stream without a bunch of scuff immediately from the word go. So, you know, here we are. There. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. There we are. We are now fixed. All things are sorted. We are now comfortable and ready to go with the chapters. My lord. Hello, Noxmus. Take a look at Evankel's floating ship. Yeah, sure. I'll even hyper zoom in. I assume this is what you're on about, right? This here. What am I supposed to be looking for? Does that say devote? Obviously got Evankel. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Because everything else is just the inside. Can I see the logo? Purple and yellow square. Purple and yellow. Am I blind? Oh, here? Oh, it's the bloody... This here. Or am I tweaking? I don't know if you can see my mouse. Actually, I think I think you can. Next to Evankel. I might actually be tweaking. What the hell? Am I losing my mind? I thought it was this. I thought that looked like the chocolate bar logo. For the chocolate bars Rock eats. God damn, we're playing a fucking puzzle game now, live on stream. Is it here? Next to Evankel. I assume you're on about here. But that is just squiggles. But this looks almost like something. I assume it's this you're on about, but I can't even... Hold on, let's zoom in even more. Oh god, I've zoomed chat. Oh god. On Zoom chat. Oh, either way, we can assume it's the Puppet Air family emblem. Interesting. On the right. I feel like an idiot. I assume it's up top by the sign, on the sign. The purple and yellow square. Next to the Evankel. On the right hand side. I actually think I'm blind. It's on the top. Okay. Fantastic. Well, this is a fun way to start a stream, isn't it? I assume it's got to be around here. This? Here? Somewhere around this spot? I don't know. The yellow and purple lines. Oh, so I see the yellow lines around the edge. I see this little purple-ish blotch here. There's some squiggles. And there's a white dash above the little purple blotch. Am I losing my mind? Am I going mad? Or am I being gaslit? I see like 2 purple splotches here. There's obviously the yellow border around the sign. There's a white dash. And there's a bunch of squiggles and these white lines here. There's white line, white line, purplish pink line, white line, purplish pink line, white line, yellow line. Here. That's it. Fair enough. Okay. I would never have noticed that. Let me reset the zoom so I don't go insane. Yeah, I would never have seen that from this distance. My lord. It is interesting. That is interesting. I will not lie. Thank you for pointing that out. At the very least, it was a fun way to start the stream. Oh my god. I just feel like such a clown that I missed, it was what was blatantly there. Because we didn't have killed the previous floor ruler. Oh, I see. So it's likely the case that this was previously owned by the Pobeders. And hence why the sign's like that. Very interesting. Very interesting. But nonetheless, Lero's test, the Shinsu wall. Let's see how far we can get. How does it feel, pal? It feels kind I don't know who's speaking here. It feels kind of lumpy. Feels okay when I touch it, but when I try to enter, it tingles and I just bounce off. You look bored. How about chatting with me for a while, Mr. Bomb? Second floor, Lero Rose test 2. While we're waiting, do you want to play a game? Uh-huh. What game? Let's guess which regular will be the first to pass through the Shinsu. If you get it right, I'll answer any question you ask. But if I'm right, you'll have to answer anything I ask. What do you think? What? Really? Sounds good. Then I'll go first. I choose that green girl. I think her name was Anak. Oh wait, no, I got those wrong. That was Lero speaking. Who will you choose, Mr. Bomb? Lero might know where Rachel is. There's a high possibility that she passed through here. I really want to win this game. To find Rachel. What? There's an aura around her. I also choose that green girl. Is there a reason you are choosing the same person? I have a feeling. What the heck? How could you pass through so easily? Seems like it's a tie. But since I'm a ranker, I will answer your question. What? Really? Then... Did a girl with light blonde hair and freckles pass by here? Light blonde hair... Freckles... I don't think I saw her in any of the tests I was in charge of. I see. She might be taking a test somewhere else. I will try to ask the other administrators about her. Any other questions? Then... Could you tell me about the irregulars? Impossible! Why can't I enter? They all pass through, so why can't I? What are you doing? Stupid. Look at this bum in a tracksuit making a commotion inside the tower. This test is to filter out inferior guys like you. Hello, Selena. What? Give up on getting into the tower. Just go back home, you bum. The tower is for the chosen like me. Like me. What's wrong? Why isn't this working? What's happening here? Is it because this bum touched it? Oh, that's funny. Looks like you can't pass through either. Hey, need help wiping that blood off, you old hag? Ah! There's a monster in here! Open the door right now! The prologue was right when it said everything is in here. What? Damn, I can't lose to this old hag! Ah! Yeah! It's noisy here. Could you please chat outside the tower? This is fucking it's so charming. So far, the biggest thing I can say about season 1 is it's incredibly, incredibly charming. And it's not to say that season 2 and 3 don't have charm. It's just that season 1 is just oozing with charm and personality. I'm gonna sleep here. I don't think anyone will enter over here. No! I'll kill you, Lero! Damn it, how dare you insult me! I'll tear your pillow and blanket into pieces and stick it out there! God, wait for me in heaven! Help me there as soon as I get my hands on that scum! Oh, these two. Such a duo. And yet, with what happens with Selena dropping out is probably... I'll say again, one of my favorite moments in Tower of God. A lot of my favorite moments tend to be in season 1, but I mean, it's not surprising, is it? Most of the memorable moments tend to be in season 1. The irregulars are those who go against the rules of the tower. Don't fit? Yes. As you know, this tower can be divided into 3 areas. There's a residential area called the Outer Tower, the test area of the regulars called the Inner Tower, and the middle area. Is it normal for residents of the tower to be born in the residential area and live on that floor for their entire lives? Oh wait, I've read that wrong. Bruh, I thought it was Balm asking a question. I'm a fool. But some people of a particular class can go to other floors through the inner tower, or the middle area. That's for the regulars. You are also going up through the inner tower because you are a regular, right? What? Oh, I see. What? What it sounds if you don't know. No, of course I knew. Inner tower, outer tower, and yo, everybody's tower. Yay! Well, anyway, in the case of the regulars, they live in the residential area, and one day show enough talent to earn the right to enter the inner tower. There are some other cases too, but all of them are chosen. That's what they have in common. Ah, I see. I actually had no idea about this. I don't think this was in this bit was included in season 1 of the anime. I had no idea the tower was structured like this. I knew about the residential area, obviously, but I had no idea about the 3, how Lero was described. I had no idea. That's actually news to me. According to him, everyone here was born and raised in the tower. If that's true, it is very different from the world that I knew. The sorting of the regulars is done by... Oh, wait. The sorting of the regulars is done by Hiden, the administrator of the tower, and all the regulars who have been sorted eventually gather here. However, very rarely people who weren't sorted get here, They are the irregulars. But then, are the irregulars evil? No. It is true that they violate the rules of the tower, but we can't say that they are evil. However, the irregulars who came here, such as Fantaminum, Enryu, and Yurik Mazzino, I love that. This is absurd. Fantaminum is actually name dropped twice within the first 10 fucking chapters of the webtoon, and yet has never actually shown up ever. Bruh. What the hell? That's absurd. Were all so powerful that the irregulars became feared. Is there a way I can meet them? There is. Go up. Everything exists up there. Damn it! How can this useless test eliminate me? I don't know what this barrier is all about, but I'm strong enough to have any stupid powers! I'm the strongest of all the regulars here! How can I be eliminated just because I failed this test? This is nonsense! I don't know why I voiced him like that, but it's funny. But that little weak boy passed the test just by chance? Are you kidding me? Why should I be eliminated when I'm much stronger? Oh. Oh, brother man, serious. What more do you have to say? I'm sick of listening to your nonsense. You think you're above us just because you're a ranker? Yes. Yes. Yes, he is. He is above you because he is a ranker. Objectively, he is above you because he is a ranker. You fool. And yet, the Tuperrier family has not been mentioned once in 652. Yeah. Fucking SIU, man. My brother in Christmas. What are you playing at? Look at how skinny and weak you look. Judging by the fact that you passed this kind of silly test. Maybe you are actually weak. This is my last show of mercy. You don't even have the slightest clue. What? Just how stupid are you? Fine. Now I'll teach you the hard way so that you understand. What powers lie above, and why you can't go up. Lero getting serious. Lero locking the fuck in. Bruh. Again, it really is, having now read the early stages of Season 1, it is truly just disappointing. Season 1's anime is good. Like, I really enjoyed it, but compared to the webtoon, it is thoroughly disappointing. Like, ultimately, the webtoon is just leagues better, and I'm not even halfway through it. This is, Again, I really like the anime. I really like Season 1's anime. But it just doesn't come close. The charm, the personality, the life, just doesn't come across from my memories of the anime compared to this. Tragic, really. There is no limit to Shinsu. With Shinsu, you can obtain immortality or godlike powers. There are rumors the notorious Enryu can create living beings using Shinsu. What is he, motherfucking Darth Plagueis the Wise? Using the Shinsu to create life. Fucking hell. However, as it is for every living being, we each have our own limits. When one faces a being with infinite possibilities, what's this? And discovers their own limits, they fall into despair. That barrier of Shinsu is my last show of mercy. Before you enter the tower and fall into deeper despair, those who don't qualify should get lost. Feeling pain? The concentration of Shinsu I gave you is routine above the 30th floor. This much is routine! Do you get it now? The reason you can't go up. It's not like you were not strong enough, or your efforts weren't enough. It's just because you just weren't one of the chosen ones. Go back to the floor you came from. You're not qualified to climb the tower. Why? Why? Why am I not chosen? Do you know how hard I've tried to climb the tower? I risked my life to train myself and gave up everything I had. There is nothing left for me to when I go back. Not even my wife or kids. Why? Why wasn't I chosen? Isn't God cruel? When God first shows you the world, it might seem like you can have anything in this limitless world. But one day God appears again and tells you this is your limit. Although there are so many things that you still want to have. Mr. Lero? Do I deserve to go up the tower? Well, I wouldn't know. But I'm sure there will be a time when you also have to stop. And I just hope that you find what you're looking for. Whatever that is. I wonder what this is in reference to. Because so far, Balm really hasn't actually stopped at any point. I mean, you could argue that rescuing Jinsung Ha was a stopping point. And being trained by Fug was a stopping point. But really, Balm has just made nothing but progress throughout the series. So this comment here by Lero hasn't currently had any traction. And I hope it does. Because, you know, maybe season 4. Maybe season 4. If SAU even remembers that he ever said this. Rachel. Chosen. Whatever. Who chooses who? Gun just walks through with no effort, so does Rock. Oh yeah, the suitcase getting stuck. Phew. Hey, Bomb! Oh, Mr. Coon! Mr. Lero, I should go now. Okay. I hope to see you after the test, Bomb. And, Bomb? Yes? I recommend that you don't become too close to your teammate, Mr. Coon. He's from a dangerous family. Be careful. Words of advice Bomb never followed in his entire life, and would honestly, you know, be very pleased that he ignored these words of advice. Yay, I passed! Covered in blood. Nice, I passed the floor's test. Next, I'll make it up to the top of the tower. That's a bit of a that's a bit of a leap. You're getting ahead of yourself, but my dream will come true. Here I go to make it to the top of the tower. Okay, there's nothing that can stop me. They just fucking plowed straight over Lero. Second floor, Lero's test cleared. Second floor, Han Sung's examination 1. Those who have passed the test, make a line. The next test will be on a first come, first served basis. Hi, I'm the tower guide, Yellowy. The test will be conducted one team after another. He's got a little friend. For the remaining teams, please wait and follow the guide robot's instructions. Well, the test will begin. The first team may enter now. Waiting is so boring. What's so interesting? Bomb? Han Sung was an interesting character. Because, like, he's one of those slimy, conniving fuckers. But also at the same time, you can't hate him because he is also like a good, ultimately ends up being a good guy despite what he does to Balm early on. You know what I mean? Huh? No, it's just, I've never been in such a bright place. He's never been in such a bright place. Oh, I just fucking spat when I said that. Mr. Coon? Yes? That blue thing, is that what's called the sky? Yeah. Why are you asking about the obvious things? It's like you've never seen the sky before. Oh, so it is the sky? What?
I know that. If you keep going up into the sky, you can get to the bright stars.
What? What are you talking about, Bam? Stars are just a legend. Even if you go up, the only thing you'll reach is the floor's roof. That blue sky is created by Shinsu, and the bright thing at night is just a light ball. I heard there are stars in the outside world, but they don't exist. At least, not here in the tower.
Oh, I see.
Jeez, just focus on the test, Bam. What a silly question.
I'm sorry.
Ah! What's that sound? Is it coming from in there?
Next team, please.
What was that scream? Are they dead? What is this test?
Is this test perhaps super dangerous?
No. Actually, it's incredibly easy. It might be arguably the easiest test in the tower. All you've got to do is walk through a door. However, the test is designed specifically to fuck with people like you, Coon. This one is taking longer. The team before the door opened right away. As a matter of fact, I didn't hear any screams from the previous team. Does that mean they passed the test? Damn it. How would I know without the guide saying anything? What the hell is going on? Behind that door. A scream. Did this team fail? After them, it's our turn. I want to figure this out before we go in. Only 3 teams out of 10 didn't scream. If the soundless team's passed, the pass rate is really low. Hey, pals. Why the long faces? Who are you? What do you want? Who's this jerk? Don't glare at me like that. We're all in the same boat. I came here to give you a huge hint about this test. Huh? A huge hint? Really? Shh! Don't be so loud. Others will hear us. A hint? How would you know? Deduction. I was chosen because of my intelligence, so this one is simple. You've got no clues at all. What could be the basis of your deduction? What do you mean, no clues? The biggest clue is given during each test. What? It is the time. Time? Think! The teams that didn't scream all passed the test in 4 to 5 minutes. But the teams that exceeded 5 all screamed. I think you're right on that point. You see, the testing room is completely blocked off from here. It doesn't make sense that those sounds are heard except the screaming, which means that the administrators are intentionally letting us hear the screams. They are giving us a hint with each scream. They are telling us, no matter what test is in there, it should be completed in 5 minutes. Well, that does make sense, but we'll have to see if that hint is useful when we get in there.
Thank you, Mr. Neon Plastic Bag. So nice of you to tell us what you know.
No need to thank him, Bam.
Neon Plastic Bag? Huh?
He just wants to see if his hypothesis is right by using us. You're telling us to test your hypothesis, aren't you? If we, who heard your hypothesis, pass the test in 5 minutes, you will take the test using the clue, and if we don't, you'll find another way, won't you?
Ah! Next team, please. The test starts when you open the door beyond this one. Then, I'll open the door for you.
Good luck, good luck! I hope you pass! I really want to punch him. Nice to meet you, Regulus. My name is Han Sung-yu. I am the administrator of your next test. Shall we start the test? Ah, the test of doors. This is, again, This is one of the best moments. This is, again, another great moment. Another very memorable, iconic moment from Season 1. With Rock picking the door. Right? And Kun being, getting overwhelmed with, like, trying to deep the test. And then Kun, and then Ran? Yeah, Ran. Fuck's sake. Rock just picking, just a door on random, and that being the clue to passing the test. All you had to do was just pick a door. However, still a very good test. Because it is designed to catch out people like Kun. Did you hear? Lady Maria was chosen as the princess this time. I knew she would be. So the power is all hers now, huh? Then what happens to Mr. Kun? Well, Miss Sister wasn't chosen, so it's obvious. He'll be kicked out to somewhere else in the tower. Too bad. He was really smart. But isn't he a little scary? He acts like he knows everything in the tower at that young age. I get goosebumps just from looking into his eyes.
Yeah, I know. They're awful, those eyes.
So it's his fate to be abandoned by the Lord. Shouldn't he have given up on the tower?
Trash. Garbage. Of course, nobody could... How can nobody be chosen as a regular?
Yeah.
And Mr. Kun? Or actually... my little Aguero. Aguero, listen to me. I lost the fight. Now remember what I say, Aguero. From now on, we can't make any mistakes.
I see why you lost. You look like a frog.
If not, we all die. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. It's all my fault, my Aguero.
Yeah, I knew who Lord meant. It's very clearly Edouard, right, the family leader. But Lord is an equivalent term, but I suppose Lord could just be a title given to someone by the family head, and then, but yeah, whatever. Second floor, Han Sung's examination 2.
I'm usually just a test director on Evan Kell's floor. Nice to meet you! But this time, I will be directly in charge of this test. This time, the test is simple. Do you see all these doors behind me? Within 10 minutes, find the real door and open it. Ha? Find the real door? Amongst all of those? Yes. Isn't it really simple? There are 12 doors in total. Among them, find the real door that will take you outside. If you find the real door and open it, you will pass this test. However, if you don't find the door in 10 minutes and give up, you'll fail. And if you open a wrong door within 10 minutes, you will die. Die, you said? The screams that we heard outside were... Then, what is the secret to finding the real door? Show it to us! There aren't any more hints. What? How can we find the real door without any hints? Hey, say something! What is all of this? Well then, the test begins. Hey you! Are you nuts? What can we do without any information? Hey, yeah, that's unfair! Say something, please! Why are the tests like this? Oh gosh, I'm not taking any tests anymore! It's annoying! Damn, what now? How can we find the real door without any information? Look at my rage! Rock. No. Let me think again. It's a test. They can't have us choose a door without any hints. There are 12 doors and a 12-minute time limit. There is one real door among those that would lead us out. If we can't find the door in 10 minutes, we're dead. I'm actually going to go critique what Hansing you said.
I suppose, yeah, he says the real door, but also real door is in quotes. But him saying the real door does imply the existence of only one. But technically, they are all the real door. There is only real doors until the 5-minute mark.
He made it clear that there are no more hints, which means he already gave us some sort of hint before that. What was the hint? He only told us the time limit. Can it be that the hint is hidden, not in his words, but in this place itself? But there are no such hints. The clock. A clock.
Yes, why would they have a clock in a room when all regulars have pockets that act as means of tracking time? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why is 4 so small? Why is 4 so small?
This time, there is a smart one. But, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this test can be completed by smarts alone. A clock? Why is there a clock? The pocket already works as a timer. Come to think of it, beside his stuff in the door, the only thing in this room is that clock.
Yes. 4 to 5 minutes.
Is the time really the hint, as that guy said? No, I shouldn't be blinded by his words. The time limit is 10 minutes. It makes no sense to finish the test in 5. However, the existence of that clock bothers me. Now, we have around 7 minutes left. So, if he was right, we have 2. No, I shouldn't think of his words. Don't trust anyone. It was just his words. Think, where's the hint? Where? I'm sure I can find it. The best way. Don't trust anybody. Make the wrong choice and we all die. Think thoroughly. Where is the hint? Clock. No. Don't trust. Where? Choose what? The time left. No hints. Where's the best answer? Where? Think. Answer. Don't trust the time left. He said. Think. No hints. Rock! What are you doing? Don't you see?
Don't you see? I'm opening the door!
Stop! Ah! Huh? That crocodile! What's he done? A damn crocodile, what are you doing? Why did you open the door?
What? There are no hints! Then isn't it obvious? To guess!
What? We're doomed now.
5 minutes and 1 second.
Why did you guess by yourself, you idiot?
Then what would you have done? Do you have a better idea? There were no hints anyway. Either we die or we don't. If there was no choice but I guess, why did not get it done over with fast?
There could have been a hint.
So, did you find it? Did ya?
Well, not yet, but...
Then Yellow Turtle said there weren't any more.
So... Congratulations. You passed the test. What?
Second floor, Hansung's examination. I've got the fucking hiccups. Hansung's examination. 3. I'm gonna fight the hiccups by not breathing. Bear with me. Right, that should be fine. That's the way I find best to purge hiccups. You just hold your breath. It's worked for me, basically, my entire life.
Past? What do you mean? Why, aren't you pleased? It's not that I'm not, but to pass the test, you just had to open any door within 5 minutes. You opened the door within 5 minutes, so you passed, obviously. In 5 minutes? What the hell? I can't accept this. You gave us no clues, and you say opening the door in 5 minutes is the way to pass the test. What can you evaluate in a test like this? Mr. Coon, we did give you hints. It's just that you didn't trust them. What? I knew you'd be like that, Cunaguero Añas. You're one of the abandoned sons who was kicked out after the fight of the Coon family. You can't do anything without assurance. You can never open a door if you're not certain of success. However, Mr. Coon, the world never waits for you to choose an answer. These numerous doors which were all correct. Will turn into doors of death after mere seconds. You need teammates around you who can sometimes open doors without hesitation. You have good teammates with you. Congratulations. The test is over now. Let us say goodbye for now. I hope to see you on a higher floor, son of Coon. Darn it. And one more thing, Mr. Coon. Your bag looks heavy, huh? Sneaky fox.
How was my guess? You stupid turtles can't do anything without the Great Rock! I felt it as soon as I got there.
We knew you just guessed.
That we would have to open a door in 5 minutes. My instinct is, it is. A feeling, you know. Well now, I changed my mind, you poor guys. I will accept you as my men. The leader, Rock!
No way. I can't accept that. What? Find the real door? Without any hints? What the hell is that? What do you mean by no more hints? Then how can I find the real door? I gave you all the hints. When? The test begins. Ah, seriously. Can't ya? Leave this to me. I'll pass the test with the prophecy of God. Leave this to me. Prophecy of God? What kind of ability is that? It is literally the prophecy of God. I connect to my God and find the real door.
You creatures, what do you want to know? Chopin, my boy.
I will give you the answer. Is he connected? But isn't that just guessing? I think so too. No.
This is the right door. I sometimes get it wrong, but I hope not this time.
We're screwed. You passed the test. What? Even if I explain, they won't listen. I should just let them go. Hey, you living burden! Are you sleeping in a situation like this? Hey, you, wake up! Larry, hey!
Oh, Lero, my boy. He just is such a character.
Gosh, the test started! We have to find the real door in 10 minutes. There's no time to sleep. Wake up! Hey, you bastard! Wake up now! What is he doing? It's freaky. Is he sleeping or what?
Oh, damn you, old lady. There are no hints, so just open any door.
Yeah. I've been nice to you. Old lady? Who's the old lady? Are you talking to me like that? You haven't been nice to him. Bro was just having a nice nap and you shook him awake. No more words. I just punch you with my bare hands. Die! If you don't find the real door in 10 minutes, I'll tear your pillow and blanket apart. I'm a bit worried. I think Lero would choose any door and go back to sleep again. No way, he's got a brain. No. Look at his eyes.
I will find a place where I can sleep.
What? No! Sorry, no! You passed. What? Anak, Hats, and Shibisu. You've passed the test. Amazing. How did you get the answer?
It's simple. You gave us the hints. You gave us 3 hints in total. The first one was the sound of screaming. No sounds were escaping from beyond the door but screaming sounds seemed to be on purpose. The only teams that could be heard screaming were the ones who spent more than 5 or 6 minutes on the test. The second hint was the clock up there. I was wondering why it was there, even though we used the pockets in here. I took a thorough look and noticed it had 5-minute cycles. What? How the fuck did you figure that out? How did you figure out it had a 5-minute cycle? And the last one is what you said. There are no more hints. In other words, you don't have to look for more hints. Which also means the answer can be drawn from the hints provided. This can also be understood as open a door in 5 minutes, because there won't be more hints after 5 minutes. Great. You passed the test perfectly. It is useful sometimes. You don't look that smart.
The test is over, Mr. Yu. As you asked, I gave out hints for the answer pretending to be a regular.
I forgot about this, yeah. This motherfucker was... Yeah.
Oh, nice job. Now, go and take a break.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sure.
I don't quite get this. Why did you tell me to give out hints to the regulars? The hints were already there.
Oh, that's true.
How, Mr. Yu?
The hint was the hint you gave them. Really accepted as a hint by all of them.
Huh?
One extremely smart but untrusting man almost failed the test because of that hint. He almost got to the answer but rejected it because he doesn't trust anybody. But his teammates, who had pure courage, saved him. A person with faith in nothing but his God was saved because of that faith. And the person who was annoyed at having to think was saved because he was annoyed. The one who listens to others and doesn't choose to hesitate.
Doesn't hesitate to choose.
Found all the evidence to the hints and got the answer. If we compare the hints you gave them to with a cup of tea, did the tea turn out to be a medicinal tea for all of them? For some, it did function like medicine, but for others it was poison. And even if it was medicine, could they have passed the test without the courage to swallow it? Which is just to say, that cup of tea you gave to the regulars was neither something good nor bad. They could draw the truth that the tea was medicinal from what I told them. But there was only one way they could verify that. To verify whether the tea was medicinal or poisonous, they had to drink the tea.
By the way, that's coffee. And it's even instant.
Shut up! This tastes a bit sour. Instant coffee is the best.
Yes, sir.
Instant coffee is not the best. Instant coffee is fucking disgusting. It's absolutely rancid. Right? Instant coffee, rancid. The capsule pods, not that great either. Coffee is best served when you grind your own beans. You steam your own milk. You do it all by yourself. Well, you don't manually grind the beans. I've got a machine to grind the beans. And I don't steam the milk by getting a fire, right? I'm not a caveman. Right? Coffee is best done when you brew it yourself. You grind your own beans, you make your own milk. Okay? Instant coffee is fucking disgusting. Especially black instant coffee. What is wrong with you, Hansang Yu? You have zero taste. Anyway. Second floor, Hansang's examination. Clear. Oh, it's the introduction of, Ghost. Everybody, freeze. The time is up. Everyone kills floor. The third area of the first test spot for regulars. Those who survived pass the test. The ones who pass will be sent to the next waiting spot. And there she is. And of course, with her. Just grow your own cow. Exactly. Honestly, rear your own cow, right? Get a bull as well. Maybe get a couple of cows, get a bull. Get some land while you're at it, you know, might as well. Right? Have them breed, and you got calves, so you got a source of milk long term. You got an ethical source of milk, ethical source of beef. Wonderful stuff. You can live a great life. You can live healthy, as long as you make sure they're free range and have nice space to graze, you know. If you're not doing it commercially, you've just got them there for your own, you know, sustenance, then, you know, although you probably will sell the milk, you know, just to make a bit of money to cover the cost of, you know, feeding the cows and all of that and looking after them and getting vets and stuff. But you might as well, and then, you know, while you're at it, just expand and start growing some crop on the land as well. Separate for the cows, of course, you don't want them eating the crop. And then just become fully self-sufficient, and then, you know, you're just kind of set for life, really. And then, you know, ultimately, this is all to just to have your own coffee. So you're going to set up coffee plants, you're going to have some greenhouses that have the right climate for coffee to grow. And, you know, you're going to change the climate to get different blends and different, you know, compositions of beans with different acidities and richnesses and depths of flavor. You know, it's why not? Also, hello, Stefan. Welcome. One cow is definitely enough. Yes, but if you want a long-term source of beef as well, you know, because obviously beef's good for you, steak's good for you, high in protein, good for iron as well. It's just all around good solid stuff. It's just good solid meat. If you want to go on the carnivore diet, steak and beef is really what you want to be going for. Well, chicken's probably what you want to be going for, but steak and beef are also equally pretty good and up there as well. Rear chickens as well. Might as well get some eggs while you're at it. Eggs are great sources of protein as well. Honestly, just do that. And then obviously work out to get either get a gym membership or you know, set up a home gym. Get like if you've got the land for for the cows, you might as well have a barn separate. Just put gym equipment in it. Use that, and then you can work out for free. It's just it's all around great stuff. And you don't even need protein powder because you've got your high source of protein for your milk, your eggs, your beef, your chicken. It's just all sorted. And then, you know, because you're grown ups, you can set up a farm shop. You can sell, and you'll be great. Be set for life. Ideal, really. To be continued. There are only 3 who passed the test. We've got Ghost, who looks far larger than I ever remember him looking. Right? I never remember Ghost looking this fucking big. And Rachel, and my beloved, hello, Indorsey.
Ha! The number of winners from the first test is only 3? How exactly did you administer the test? Do you have some sort of endless death match?
A cow for milk, a few chickens for eggs, and pigs for meat. That's pretty good. Yeah, it is. It'd be... Oh, fuck. I just click the back button on my mouse. It would be. It'd be a great life. It'd be a lot of effort, because obviously you have to get up early in the morning to make sure everything's done, but it would be wonderful. A simple life. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
You know me. I don't like the boring stuff.
Third area test administrator. Quant.
I just did a 30-minute survival match for fun. So you're saying only 3 out of 200 survived in 30 minutes? That's what you're telling me? Yes. It might sound crazy, but it's true. Only 3 survived in 30 minutes. Then, who are the 3? Was Jihad's princess there? Or an irregular? Well, there were both. What? What are you talking about? Do you mean there was an irregular and a daughter of Jihad? Together? Yeah. Then why didn't you inform me? And even worse, why did you carry on with the test knowing those monsters were involved? Are you nuts? Huh? I forgot to check. You forgot to check the information on the combatants. Are you insane? Sorry. Oh my. What can we do now? How could this happen while Evan Keller's away? If the administrator knew about this... No, you might already know. If Evan Keller finds about this... you and I will be fired. You know, fired and hanged. Dangle, dangle. I'm sorry. Is there anything you can do? Anything I can do? Anything I can do? Move it over to Ghostbusters, starting from next episode. What? Because he'll be dead. Oh, good lord. The amount of references and shit. You don't get this in Montara God, do you? It's such a joy, man. It's such a fucking joy to read. Please, I don't want to die yet. I heard they need a new ghost for the next episode. We should make a donation or something before you die. Oh, please, Hansung, offer the room with this and coffee. Gosh, what can we do? I'll look for a way out. Wow, really? I love you, Hansung. Shut up and prepare coffee for me. Of course. Fucking Quant. Pocket invisible mode. Phone call on. Call Lero, please. I knew I was smart. Second floor. Crown game. 1. This test was hard indeed. A lot of the teams didn't make it up here. There are more than I thought. It looks like over 20 teams. The break is almost over. I should go to the bathroom. Okay, got it. Ha, lucky boy. You passed this one too. I'm Shibisu, a regular like you. Nice to meet you. And yours? Oh, I'm Bomb. What's the name of that big guy?
I'm Leader Rock.
Leader Rock?
I'm the true leader of the era.
You have funny guys on your team. By the way, you're awesome. You just look ordinary, yet you made it up here. No, not really. It's thanks to my teammates. The humble ones turn out to be the scariest. By the way, there aren't many teams left, which means that the test is almost over. The test will be harsher from now on. But I'll pass all of them. I made a promise to my friend to make it up the tower. Has this ever come around to being relevant? I don't remember it Wait. Hold up. Has this ever been relevant again? The person Shibisu promised to make it up the tower? Because that feels like new information to me. Interesting. Bomb, why did you come into the tower? Huh? I must find someone in the tower. Shibisu mentioned it once at the nest, right after the cat tower explosion. I see. So it's been relevant twice. It's been brought up twice. Interesting. Maybe we'll see the friend in 500 chapters. Well, we've not seen Phantaminum, and Phantaminum so far has been brought up more than this friend, so... probably not. Yeah, I imagine it will, because I feel like Shibisu is a main character. He gets a lot of spot. He does actually get a decent amount of spotlight. So I imagine we'll get, explanation on this. You must find someone. Is there a regular, you know? But the inner tower is too huge to find someone. Oh... But I need to meet her. Sorry for what I said. I'm sure you'll find her. Don't worry. Mr. Shibisu. See you later. Hope to see you again after this test. Yes, of course, Mr. Shibisu. Did you have enough rest, regulars? I'm so happy to see you again. Oh, Mr. Lero. I came here with very good news.
Good news?
Yeah, I talked to the test director before I came here. And he told us to give you a bonus game.
Sorry, but it's not good for us to have more tests. I'm sorry to hear that. The bonus game has nothing to do with the tests. It's up to each team to choose whether to play the bonus game. There is no penalty if you don't participate, but the winner of this bonus game gets to pass the final test of this floor. They get the right to go straight to the next floor. The right to go to the next floor? Then what about the remaining tests? They don't have to take them. Wow, that's a huge advantage. Oh wait, hold on. Isn't this the guy? Chopin. It looks like it is by the jacket, but I feel like it was paler. Maybe I'm tripping. But that luck to move on to the next floor goes to only one team. So, what's this bonus game? This game is called the Crown Game. I will explain the details to you when we get to the game spot. Now that you've all been transmitted to this spot, I will explain the Crown Game to you. He's not Chopin? Okay. He just looks similar. It was the robes that made me think it was similar. The Crown Game is, in short, a game to steal the crown. You don't know that guy's name? I mean, that's not surprising. There's about a heptazillion characters in this series without names. The team that holds this crown at the last moment wins the game. It might seem simple, but the rules are a bit complicated. First is the time limit. A game consists of 5 rounds, and each round is 10 minutes long. Only 5 teams can participate in each round. And the team that possesses the crown at the end of each round becomes the winning team and proceeds to the next. In the next round, 4 new teams and the winning team from the previous round will compete for the crown. The winning team will be the team that has the crown at the end of the 5th round. For your information, if you want to participate in the game, press the red buzzer at the entrance of your room. Only 5 teams can participate, and it will be chosen on a first-come, first-served basis. If several teams press the buzzer simultaneously, the team that participated the most will get the chance to participate. Interesting. But there is a way to finish the game early. That is to sit on the throne wearing the crown before 5 minutes is up. The round automatically ends the moment someone sits on the throne, and the team with the member sitting on the throne becomes the winner of the winning team of the round. However, some movement will be restricted. If there was a winning team at the end of the round, the team may keep the crown, but at least one team member must stay seated on the throne wearing the crown. If the crown wearer comes off the throne or loses the crown, they will be eliminated from the test. And if another team takes the crown and sits on the throne, that team wins the round. What? There's obviously a disadvantage to participate early. Correct! The winner of the previous round assumes the biggest risk in the next round. Ha! You heard that? From up there? Nice hearing. But if you postpone participating because of the risk, you won't be able to get in the game at the end. That's also correct. Everyone will want to be in the last game. But there are only 5 teams that can participate in one round. Well, although there are a lot of rules and limitations, the point is that the team with the crown at the end of the last round is the winner. Don't overthink it. You just have to steal the crown. Oh, and one more thing. Another team from another test spot will be participating. It is a long story. Regulars from another test spot. Well then, check the details in the instruction book next to the buzzer. Now, let's start the game. Now, let the crown game begin. I will count to 5, so the team that wants to participate must press the buzzer during the count. Starting now. I will count for the first round participants. 1. Let's stay for now. The first round is too risky. Okay. 2. What should we do? Let's stay for now. Even if we win, the first round will be hard to stay for the next 4. Please ask me to. 3. It is risky to go in the first round indeed. I shall wait and see. 4. This game should be favorable for us. If we can participate starting around the 4th round, we can almost certainly win. 5.
You guys?
You.
I knew you would do this. I knew you would go out without thinking.
15 minutes is more than enough to take these chumps.
I agree. Because we're the strongest team here. Can't you be less impulsive? I don't think this one's that hard. Huh? What? Oh. There was another stupid team like us. But you're gonna be sorry. Doubt it. Well, the count is over. The first round of the crown game begins now. Now you know. I've only been streaming for an hour. You know what? I'm going to save the crown game for next stream. We're going to do the crown game next stream and some more. I know I'm ending it a bit early, but I kind of want to do the crown game in one big stream instead of doing like half of it here. Because the crown game is like a longer portion, so I think, yeah. I'm going to leave the stream here. And we'll pick up next week on Monday, of course, for more Tower God Season 1 with the crown game. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification if you enjoyed. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs within the years. If you can do me a solid, help me achieve that. That'd be absolutely stellar. But yeah, without the way, I've been also even you. Hope you've all enjoyed, of course. I have. Tower God Season 1 is just truly incredible. It's just great. It's really, really good. Compared to Season 1 in the anime, it is just an improvement. Like, the anime was just a step down from the Webtoon. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to experiencing more of Season 1. I hope you're all looking forward to experiencing it, to seeing me experience it for the first time in Webtoon form. But yes, with that finally said and out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and hope you next time for another video. Ta-ta. For now.